Hello, everybody. Before we get started playing this game, I want to give you a little bit of backstory into this game because it doesn't really just tell you. And if you happen to know how to read, you probably noticed that this is Let's Play Killzone. This is Killzone 1. If you've played any of the Killzone game, it's probably been 2 or 3. They're PlayStation exclusive, but not as many people have played Killzone 1, which is on the PS2. As you can probably see here, what you're looking at, PlayStation 2 format disc. But I'm going to give you a little bit of backstory to the game, and when you start up the game it plays a cutscene, which is why I'm still in the XMB here. So Killzone takes place after the Earth had a series of nuclear wars, which kind of killed a lot of people, and then the surviving governments decided that they would try to go into they would look into space colonization. So this game is in an era of space colonization, where when we moved, there were 2 planets around the star Alpha Centauri, fictional planets, of course, Vecta and Helghan. And some people went to Helghan, and some people went to Vecta. And Helghan's kind of like a really harsh planet, and it's not a good place to live. And when the 2 planets were originally auctioned off, the people who had to go to Helghan kind of were really mad at everyone else. So then the people on Vecta, which are kind of like humans, they are in the Interplanetary Strategic Alliance, or the ISA, which you will hear a lot about in the Killzone games. And then the people who live on Helghan are the Helghast. And Helghan is so harsh that the people who live there kind of mutated and evolved to live there. So then when you see them in this game and they're on Vecta, I don't remember if we go to Earth. I don't think so. I think it's just Vecta. They had those masks and like the gas tanks and stuff on their backs, and that's because they have to wear those because that kind of simulates air on Helghan for them, so they can breathe in a normal environment for humans. So that's kind of it. If you see Helghast without masks, they're kind of either half-breeds or they've been trained to breathe this kind of air. And I think that's most of it, because the game doesn't really tell you a whole lot. But you play as an ISA captain named Jan Templar, I think. His first name is spelled Jan. I think it's pronounced Jan. I don't remember. I haven't played this game a whole lot. I've beaten it once. But it's a pretty cool game, and I'm going to go ahead and start it now that you kind of know what's going on. So hopefully, I think a lot of you have probably played Killzone 2 or 3, and those games are much better than Killzone 1, I will say. Yeah, it's starting up the game. I don't know what that looks like, trying to capture that, but PlayStation 2. So it's going to play a cutscene here, and I'll let you guys watch it. I'll be nice and not talk the whole time when it starts. But Killzone 1 is not as good. It wasn't received as well, but it's important. It was the beginning, and some people might want to see the beginning.
My people, sons and daughters of Helghan, for many years we have been a broken nation, shunned, oppressed, and conquered by those we sought to escape. 10 years ago, I asked for time, and that time was granted by you. You, the strength in my arm, the holders of my dreams. Our forefathers embarked on the greatest exodus in the history of all mankind. An exodus for freedom. Helghan became that freedom. Our new world changed our bodies. At first, it weakened us, but in fact, we were growing stronger. In the time you have given me, I have rebuilt our nation. I have rebuilt our strength. And I have rebuilt our pride. Our enemies at home have been re-educated. We have given them new insights into our cause. On this day, we stand united once more. On this day, those driven to divide us will hear our voice. On this day, we shall act as one, and we shall be ignored no more!
General Adams, sir! We got multiple Helghast vessels approaching. What do we do, sir?
Fire! Defenders of the Helghast dream, now is our time!
And there we go. So this, I have to say, for PS2 graphics, these it's pretty good. And that was the FMV sequence, of course. And in-game isn't quite like that as you would expect, but still pretty good for PS2. So I will go ahead and start a game. I think Battlefields is the online, which I never ever have used the PS2 for online, so I'm not sure what that would be like. But campaign, and there's a profile here. That's from when I played the game before. So I'll make a new one. Also, this is probably the coolest way to enter text that I've ever seen ever. You move the analog stick around to choose one of these boxes, and then then you press, as you can see, one of the 4 main buttons to choose which letter. So like here, triangle would be E, circle F, X would be G, and square would be H. So that's really cool, and so I'll just go with my normal one. I think that was an I can't really. And T is right there. So I guess that's good, yeah. And create. Yes, save. So hopefully if some of you have played 2 or 3, you might be interested in seeing Killzone 1. It is not as good, but it's an important game, like I said. So go ahead and start a new game, Helghast Assault. So the Helghast have invaded Vecta, and we are going to try to murder all of them. This is kind of a tough game. Well, it can be, mostly because of the almost non-existent checkpoint system, but I will play on normal. Because if you die, you go back, and I'll explain this. There are 4 playable characters. It doesn't really affect much. I'll explain that once we can choose another character. We only have Templar right now. But I don't even know what I was saying, because that distracted me. Crap.
These comms are getting worse.
Checkpoints. Alright, I'll explain that after this.
We're getting cut off here. Shit! What do we do, sir? We have to get back to the main line. Jesus! You trying to get yourself killed? Who are you?
Private Sanchez, sir. Don't worry about those Helghast, sir. They're walking right into one of our minefields. Dead in their tracks.
How long will the minefield hold them?
Not much longer, sir. They've been trying to find a way through all day.
You know this area, Sanchez?
Yes, sir. I've been covering the Helghast here since the whole thing began. But I've lost comms with the forward post on the ridgeback.
Okay, Sanchez, you take point. We gotta stop the Helghast breaking through our lines and get us out of this alive.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the checkpoint system. If you die, you go back to the last checkpoint or the beginning of the section or the chapter or whatever. And there's usually only 1 checkpoint per level. And before we start this, I actually want to see if there's a subtitles option. Also, something really cool to note is you can completely remap the controller to whatever buttons you want, and I think I might want to do that. Like, I want to set square to reload because that seems to be the normal one. And oops, cancel that, please. And then I'll set triangle to the heat vision, which is as Luger, which is one of the playable characters, and we'll get to that. Don't worry. Okay, so that's good. I just wanted square to be reload. I think everything else is good. Zoom is that. I need to know the controls too, so this is important for me. Yeah, keep those changes. So that's cool. You can't, not on a lot of console games can you completely remap the controller to whatever you want. I like that. Good job, Killzone 1. I don't remember if it does that in 2 or 3. Is there, okay, subtitles. I want those so you can read on, please. And that should be good. Okay, so controls are kind of weird. You'll have to bear with me while I get used to them. Mostly the aiming controls, especially for this gun. And you can crouch. And there's some Helghast. See, this gun shoots kind of weird. At least I think so. I'm not sure if everyone thinks that, but not all the guns are like this, how they kind of bounce back kind of like that. As you'll see. And this game also, you do find some really pretty environments in this game, not just like this gray brown battlefield type area. There are some really pretty places. Like you go into a park one place, and you even go into space at one time. Man, it is something, and it is pretty cool. So I think the beginning is probably like the worst part. And the game doesn't get too hard. Yes, I can look around. The beginning isn't too hard. Like the first half of the game, I remember not being too hard. So that's good. There are just some places later in the game where the checkpoint system just makes this pretty infuriating, perhaps. Yeah, I can walk around too. So he'll move the barbed wire out of the face. He's pretty strong. I don't think I can do that. And yeah, part of your health regenerates. We'll see that as it goes. Not all of it will. And then a lot of enemies will drop like med packs and stuff, so don't worry. And as usual, headshots are a pretty good idea if you're shooting someone and you want to kill them in games. I don't know what you guys do in real life. Probably not. Secondary fire is probably explodes or something. Yeah, and that was a pretty loud scream that Helghast did. That was cool. I seem to remember this game got pretty average to bad reviews. This is a med pack right here, by the way. I think one reviewer even said that this game did not deserve a sequel, and it's a good thing it did get sequels because the sequels were really good. I never played the PSP Killzone Liberation. I'm not sure how that was, but I have played the console ones. You can sprint also, which is good. And this video's getting pretty long. I'll probably end it sometime soon. But this game is pretty cool. I'm kind of excited to be playing it for the internet, because I like to play games for the internet. It's a good thing. And we get to kill more Helghast. So this is I'm not sure if I'll be doing all the Killzone games after this one's done. If people want me to, I could do 2 and 3. I really like 3. 3 is I actually recently got that. Came out in February 2011. I got it a couple months ago, and I really liked Killzone 3. I'm happy this game existed, because then Killzone 3 existed. So I think I'll probably go ahead and stop it here in this bunker, and I'll see you guys next time on Killzone. If you follow my videos and you're wondering what happened, because me and my friend Play Madness were doing a Magicka thing, and we only got like 2 videos out so far. Magicka kind of is broken, and we're trying to fix it, and when we do, we'll get more Magicka out. But that's it for this Killzone video, and I'll see you next time for the next Killzone video. Okay, forget what I just said. I had to cut some stuff out of the beginning, so it wasn't quite as long as I thought it was. So we're going to continue on for a little bit, probably until the end of this section, which I don't think is too much farther. So let's go. So we are in this bunker thing, and I left it paused for a while, and we're going to kill some Helghast, and that was a friend. And we're going to shoot some guys. And I don't even remember what was happening other than killing people. That's really most of what this game is, killing people. And I don't think we can go back up here. Also, I don't think you can jump in this game. I don't know if I probably should have mentioned that. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird in a first-person shooter to not be able to jump, but you can't jump. Oh, you also have a pistol. I didn't show that. But we have a pistol, so I don't really use it. Checkpoint reached. There's not a whole lot. And yeah, when you go up to an enemy, you can press X to that little thing appear at the bottom. You can hit them. And now we have another weapon, I think. I don't remember how to change weapons. Well, this is it. So the secondary fire of this is a shotgun, and the primary is kind of like a submachine gun. Also, you can use this. But that melee attack is always, it will just kill them, which is cool. That's good. And it's not like anything too exciting. Like in Killzone 3, you can like smash their eyeballs into their faces and stuff. But in this game, at least it kills them. It's guaranteed to kill them. In Killzone 2, I think you have like a knife all the time that you can just stab people with, which is pretty fun. In this game, there are a couple of playable characters, which we'll get to, that have knives, also that you can stab people with, which I never really use. I might try to use that, during this playthrough. We'll see what happens. And for this, I'm probably just gonna play till the end of this level for this video.
Helghast is hiding in here. Clear the room with a grenade.
Alright, how do I throw a grenade? L1, that's interesting. Oh god. Okay, I should probably mention that when you throw a grenade, you move, which makes it really hard to aim for some reason. I'm really bad at throwing grenades in this game. I don't really like the grenade system too much, but it killed that guy. He doesn't look... That's a pretty good death position, I think. I like that. So I'll go you don't really zoom in. I mean, you zoom in, but you don't really move your gun up or anything. But, you know, when you aim. But that's fine, I think. So, and I don't remember if there are any kind of collectibles in this game. There are in Killzone 2, and I don't think there are in Killzone 3. Trying to remember. So, I like this gun. Actually, my favorite gun is probably this one. You don't find it too much. It's just really powerful, unless you play as Templar all the time. Because, especially by the end, the Helghast take lots of bullets before they die, and this gun just does a lot of damage.
Try cooking the grenade this time.
Yes, you can hold the grenade before it explodes. So I'm guessing there's someone in here. Hello. So I just don't like how you move when you throw grenades. It can make it kind of difficult. That's all. And usually, when you walk over a gun, you'll pick up ammo. If you have full ammo, you'll at least pick up a shotgun round for that gun, which is good. That shotgun is powerful. So if you happen to be close to a Helghast, which is usually a bad thing, you'll probably help these guys. Ouch. Yeah, you got shot. I hope that hurt. And you know, this first level is kind of like the standard war battlefield place, you know. And I think this is the end of the level. It just kind of looks like an empty hole. Yep. So, for real this time, thanks for watching, guys. I hope that you will enjoy Killzone. It's pretty fun. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. If you want to hear the full ending, go back a few minutes. Goodbye.